Hello. Hello. I'm just gonna start a little bit early today because probably a good idea to get more of this done. I've only got until like the end of August to get this all completed, so yeah. Here we are. We're probably gonna try to do the moving arms today, and the little control module, the control box. Not sure what else to do down here. Or maybe we should make the shuttles that, or the tugboats that get put here. I don't know. No, yeah, we'll do the arms first, I think. Yeah, we'll do the arms first, and then we'll work on the rest of it. Blah. Okay. Alright, this is... okay, so that pulls all the way back to there. Alright. So what I need to do is I need to go into creative mode and then start with the rail docker and a little base. We're probably going to need some rail mask enhancers, and we'll use some gray for the color, maybe some yellow as well. And we'll make it symmetrical. Okay. Do that, and then I'll put some rail mask enhancers on here. Then we'll go ahead and make it into a little platform. Then on top of this platform, we're gonna put like a little turret arm thingy. There we go. Is that gonna fit? Maybe it won't. Maybe it will not. I'll just reduce the size of that that rail then. Then we need okay, turrets. And I think there's a turret rail here, which will let it spin freely. Just gonna point everything in the same direction. There we go. And then from here, we need to make the arm portion. So let me go into here. We need to put another rail block down. Then I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little bit wider. That way I can put like a vertical arm thing here. And we'll go ahead and put a rail here facing inwards. There you go. Hey Faust, how are you doing? Let's see here. I got to sign this. Okay. There we go. Right, so there's the piece of the arm that I put together. I think I should probably change the shape a little bit. So instead of that, I'll do this. I'll do that and put a rail mass enhancer in front. There we go. I think that looks good. Make another portion. But first, let's fly it into a spot that I'm not going to be interfering with stuff. Okay. Rail docker on the side. I only need one. I'll just put a mass block there. Let's see. We need the symmetry. I'm gonna make sure there's a little access hole in the bottom because that's pretty important to be able to access. Maybe I'll make it like a one of these inset kind of like beveled holes. And that'll look good, I think. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and attach the back end of the arm. There we go. Then for this, I think we can make it come in a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. Make it in general lighter. And then we'll go ahead and about right. Maybe a little more. 10. And then we'll reduce it by 1 to put it on the bottom. Hey there, how you doing? Maybe I should put like a tiny little repair turret up here. Okay, so we'll just make this point downwards, downwards. And I'll put a little piece of caution stuff in there. There we go. And a little bit right here. And the bottom. Sides as well probably would look good with this. Yeah, there we go. And then the last thing I need is, actually, hold on. I gotta remember to dock this. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Whoops, oops, 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 oops. There we go. Whew. Okay. Things a little out of control, but hold on, let me fix that. There we go. Hi there, Alan. How are you doing? Okay. This is going to be a really complex turret. Yeah, it's going to be really complex, honestly. We're going to put a rail docker on the bottom. No, we'll put it back here, and then we'll actually put like a AI core computer in here. Let me find it. It's in here somewhere. There's the AI module. I'll just attach that there. And then we need a repair beam. Cannon, missile, tube damage. Proximity, cannon, mine layer, mine core. Where are the repair beams? I know they're in here somewhere. Push pulse, tractor beam, PM effect, astrotech. Astrotech? I think that's what it is. Astrotech module and Astrotech computer. It's 4:30 in the morning for you? Wow. That's very early. Why are you up so early? Or have you been awake all night? Oh, you're going to the mosque? That's so early. I could never get up at that time of day. I'd never be able to do it. I have to assign the docking module, okay? I need to get it a little bit away. I mean, I guess that would make sense since you've been doing it for so long. There we go. There's our little repair modules. Where's the build module? I think there is. Yeah, build block. Build block is super useful. So that means I can build stuff now. Hold on, let me unset the symmetry. Oh, if you want to do the special pair thingy. How many like things do you have to do every day? Never really thought about it. Because I wasn't raised in you know, a particularly religious place. 5 a day. I would not be able to handle that. Five, 12, 3, 6, 7. So a bunch in the afternoon. Wow. News bomb. What is your news bomb? Dropping what news bomb out of nowhere? Ah, I see. Why'd you decide to do that? Just not really doing it for you? The college and stuff? I mean, it is pretty hard. Yeah, that happens a lot. College is really bad for mental health, like in general. It's just really bad for mental health. There's just so much stress. So I get it. I understand that. I definitely, when I was in college, I also had some similar issues with college. That's why I never, like, had super good grades in college. It was pretty discouraging, in a way. Yeah, when I was in college, I had some really like severe depression as well. But let me tell you about my depression though, because I mean, as long as I'm not in an episode, it's like pretty interesting actually to think about and like discuss. So I have this like innate obsession with trying to observe everything, see everything, learn everything, you know, be able to experience everything, that kind of thing. Especially like huge advancements in human technology. Those are the things I'm really interested in. And so it makes me really, when I'm off my meds, when I'm off my depression meds, like I basically, if I don't have those, I get obsessive about wanting to see, you know, when's the first human colony off planet gonna be? What's it gonna be like? What's space travel gonna be like? You know, I want to see what the sun looks like, you know, a couple million years from now if humanity's still around, and you know, to see it bigger, you know, as a red giant, and maybe we'll be looking at it from Mars or something. But it's like it's an obsession with wanting to see the future. There's really, I mean, I guess that also coincides with like a lot of obsession with immortality. A lot of people have immortality obsessions, so this is probably feeding into that. But like, I want to be able to know, what is it gonna be like when somebody, you know, goes into a black hole? Are they gonna ever figure out a way to like bypass the way that the black hole works so that you can go through it and come back out? How are we, you know, are we going to go FTL? So much stuff. So much stuff. I want to see the end of all existence. And then like that messes me up, right? So eventually, if I don't have that, right, and I get too fixated on it, I start to be like, oh, but I want to, I want to be immortal so that I can see where humanity goes. Yeah. Oh, I just realized this doesn't fit. The rail is too close to the wall. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see. How long is this? I'm gonna guess like that's like 50. Oh, it's a little more than 50. 50, 75? 60. Stop it. It's melt. So I will put you into horny jail. Alright, so let me see. What kind of... Okay, there you go. That rail should be right. Yeah, so it's 62. 62 blocks. And then I'm guessing it's 62 the other way as well. Let me get in a little bit closer and have a look. Yep, 62. I'll do the bottom ones as well. They have high expectations for you? Is this what's going on? Families tend to do that, yeah. I mean, I think that if they like, if they're concerned about your well-being, right? Like how a family generally should be. I think they might be disappointed, but I don't think they'll be like, you're, you know, disowned or whatever. That doesn't seem like something they would do. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like something that a family would do. Yeah, well, you had good grades, but it doesn't mean you can keep those up forever, right? I mean, spiraling into thinking about why you failed does make the depression worse. So you kind of have to like roll with it. Because a lot of things happen in life and they're just like, why did it happen? I don't know, it just happened, right? And sometimes you have like a lot of, you know, emotional pain, and it's not really that you can fix that just by thinking, oh, I'll just, you know, be better. That's not how that works. Yeah, I mean, different people will support differently, or they might not support at all. Like, so it's a bit of a dice roll. But I think the people most likely to support you are probably going to be your immediate family, as long as like you and them had like a good relationship before. Like you felt like they were a part of, you were a part of their family, and they were, you know, there for you in the good times already. So maybe they'll be there for you in the bad times. Yeah. I know it's really easy to just be like, to just think, oh, well, I should just be strong, but our brains don't work that way. Our brains just don't work that way. It's hard to convince yourself of something. Yeah, it's hard to convince yourself of something just out of nowhere. Oh. It'll be all right. Right. Stay strong. All right. I got my fingers crossed for you. All right. Okay, I think now that I changed the alignment, I can attach this now. Okay, can I attach it? Yes. Hey. Okay, so now I gotta save blueprint as construction arm. Okay, there we go. I can just admin load like another one. There we go. Oh no, am I stuck? I'm stuck. How do I oh, frick. There we go. I unstuck myself. Yay. I don't have a stepbrother. Not going to. Never gonna have a stepbrother or step sibling of my own. It's just, it just doesn't seem to be in the cards, so to speak. I mean, it could be funny though. Whoa. Okay, there you go. Let me take off the those 2 bits and load another one of these arm thingies. Why does it have to load so far away? Well, I have no idea. I think it might be joking about how I got stuck. Oh no. Okay. Whew. I thought I was gonna be stuck with those pieces on there forever. Okay, I'm good. And now I can fly over here and attach myself. Delete these 2 and get out of it. I gotta get rid of this over here. Yeah, I think it's a good dream to have a wife and a daughter. That's a good dream. I like that. I also eventually want to have a daughter. This ship is about like 200 meters. Yeah, about 200 meters. There we go. And then we'll put this block back in and exit. Yeah, so each block is about 1 meter cube. And there's about 200 in length, about 100 before the core, 100 after the core. I wonder if saving the blueprint also saves the angle at which things are turned. Yeah, it's almost always easier to do that, and it kind of sucks, because it shouldn't be, right? It should be that you just can have kids, right? But no, I guess not. They're so weird about it, I guess. Oh no, I'm stuck again. Let me out. Oh, there we go. I did it. I did it. I exited. Don't call for the stepbrother. I don't have a stepbrother. Okay, this is just gonna be faster if I fly with a core. How do I... Okay, I can pick it up manually. Alright. Steffi wife. I don't know if that's a thing, but if it's a thing, that's cursed. Why would you make that? I mean, I guess. I don't know. Definitely not my thing. Where's the gravity computer? Gravity? Gravity unit? I think the easiest thing for me would there you go, gravity neutralized, and now I can load a new ship. Why is it so far away? Okay. I don't like being stepped on. It hurts. It's painful. I dislike pain a lot. I need to load 3 more of these things. Alright, let's see. Actually, can I just point this in any direction? Okay, so I'm gonna load 1, 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. And then I'll have to fly them all individually to let me out! Let me out! Okay, there you go. That was one way to get out. Whee! You know, it kind of, I don't know. Some people it's a big deal, some people it's not a big deal. For me, it isn't that big a deal, but that's just me. I am a very unjealous person in that sense. I'm jealous about other things though. Just not this. Oh, whoa, oh. Now we gotta fly this all the way back. Yeah, my whole life goal is to build, and build some more. Rip cage? Can't wait till your hair is down to your rip cage. You're gonna rip a cage? I'm just kidding. Rib cage, huh? That's pretty good. Okay, let's see, I need to make some control boxes for these arms. So I'm gonna make them with okay. One facing out, one facing that way, and then one facing that way, and then one facing out. I'll just put an activation module on all of them. Yeah, meat is also something I do like to eat. I do like eating meat. It's not great for the environment though, so I just eat chicken. Oh yeah, I don't know if you heard about this, but apparently humankind has maxed out Earth's yearly regeneration of resources about last week. So that's just for the year. We've used up our yearly amount possible to regenerate in 1 year. Look, does a falcon eat bluebirds? Yes. The answer is yes. It's not cannibalism if you're a different species. Jalapeno? Why would I be a jalapeno? I don't get it. Go put a light source in here. How do I want to put this light source in? Do I want to put it sideways? Oh, that looks good. And then, let's see. I need to attach some ship remotes. There we go. Ooh, I have an idea. I could put a delay button in here so that it would automatically go back to stopped. I like that idea. Where's my delay modules? There's the delay modules. There we are. I'm gonna put a delay module in the middle, and then actually I'll put these like that. Yeah. So all the way to one end. So this will go all the way forward, all the way back, and then step forward and step back. Yeah, that'll do it. It's quite a lot of pieces, but that'll be fine. So let's see. We'll do a step function here. So this ship remote will be connected to this button, and then that button will be connected to this delay, and the button will also be connected to forwards, and then the delay will be connected to the stop. No, the delay will be connected to another delay, and then that delay will be connected to the stop. Okay, and then I can do the same thing here, but this button is connected to the move inwards. That's connected there. Let me name that front bay step arm move arm step. I guess I could name them numbers, right? When can we get deep fried phoenix or roasted phoenix? I don't think phoenixes burn. I'm pretty sure that they don't really burn into something edible. You can't really cook them. They just like turn into ashes. Okay, so this is gonna be arm 1, step back. and then this will be arm one step out. Okay, and this will be stop arm one. Actually, I'll just name it arm one stop. And then arm one in, arm one out. Okay. Need to make sure that all of these are momentary switches and not so this one tells everything to stop, and then this one tells everything to go back, and this one tells everything to go forwards. Your hair is red. It looks like a chili. Yeah, that was a pretty silly roast. Not gonna lie. Have you ever seen a chili with blue in it? Hmm? Okay, so I'm gonna try this out. Okay. Doesn't move very quick. I'm gonna need more delays in here because it's not moving very far. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, that's working. That's working. Yay! Okay, so now I can individually control these as long as I connect everything correctly. No, it's not green, it's a turquoise. It's blue. You design yourself a VTuber model. It's different from usual commissions. I would hope that it's different. You don't need to do that. That's excessive, isn't it? Okay, so this is gonna be the same thing. VC, 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 V. Okay. Those are gonna both be connected to the start there. Okay, those are connected there, that's connected there, that's connected there. And then this will be connected to the front one, and this will be connected to the back one. Okay, let's test this. Okay, so if I activate this, it goes, and then it has a delay, and then it stops everything. Okay, goes, has a delay, stops everything. Perfect. This is stop all. This is move all back. This move all forwards. And then I have to name all of these. So this is arm 2. Oh no. Oh no, that's... have fun with that, I guess. I can explain it if you want me to explain it. I tried to explain it in a little bit simply, but I guess sometimes it... corner hallway. I'm not gonna name it that. I've had enough of that. I've had enough. Arm 2 step in. And then this one is stepping outwards. Arm 2 step out. And then this one is arm 2 stop. Arm 2 in. And then arm 2 out. So let me just connect these. I haven't connected them yet. There we go. There we go. I'm retracting all of these. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. I'm gonna stop it before it reaches. There we go. So it's a little bit like kind of uneven. Actually, let me step it back out a little bit. There we go. Oh, that looks so good. You have little robot arms now. It's great. Let me turn the robot arms. It'll look super cool. Hey y'all, what's so good about blocks moving? Go do homework. I don't have homework. There we go. I can come down here and move this one as well. Why am I not able to move this one? Is it just not connected right? Oh, okay. It can move. That's so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so cool. Alright. See you in a bit. Oh my god. I'm taking a picture of this. I am taking a screenshot of this. Oh boy, that's good. I'm even gonna go into the Starmade Discord and be like, hey, look at this shit. Oh yeah, by the way, screenshot is F6. Screenshot without the graphics interface. So it doesn't show like all the the little info or whatever. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, now I gotta wire up the other one. Don't do that. Your deity will be angry. Okay, and then there, and then this will go there, this will go there, this will go there. Perfect. Okay, now I gotta name these arm 3 step inwards, arm 3 step outwards, arm 3 stop, arm 3 in, and arm 3 out. This is looking good. I'm pretty happy with this. Okay. Attach delay, attach delay, attach delay, and then attach the delay here to the middle. Then these will be attached to their respective activations. Arm 4 out. Arm 4 step in. Arm 4 stop. Arm 4 in. And arm 4 out. that should do it. Oh, yes. Perfect. So, the front is all ready to go. Let me turn those turrets a little bit. Alrighty. There we go. That looks good. That turned upwards. And then I can turn this one almost 180. There we go. Why am I unable to turn further? It's being blocked by something? Probably being blocked. Yeah, it's being blocked. I should have made the back of this a little smaller. Let me just do that. There we go. Yeah, my stream volume is pretty low in general. I have my microphone set to maximum, so everything has to be scaled to it. And my microphone, even though it's pretty sensitive, there's no amplification, so kind of, you know, it's kind of stuck this way. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it's gonna be with basically any audio that I attempt to put in here. Everything's just gonna be quieter because I can't make it any louder or else it'll drown out my microphone. Bit unfortunate. A little bit unfortunate. Other thing that's unfortunate, I did not account for this having to turn around. So now I have to do one of these. There you go. Have to adjust the sizing so that it doesn't get caught up on the sidebars. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Now these need to be connected. I'll go ahead and pull everything in. But yeah, so and this one will be connected to there, that will be there, that will be connected back. Okay, this is stop, and so I need to connect it to those. And this is going to be stepping forwards. Then also we'll be getting a delay to stop later. Okay, then that will be connected there, that connected there, that connected there, that connected there. Okay, this will be arm 5. Arm 5 stepping inwards. Arm 5 stepping out. Yeah. Arm 5 stop. Arm 5 in. And then arm 5 out. Looks good. It's all working. It's all working properly. Yeah, so basically what this is doing is these blocks are the instruction that is stored for these blocks which are being commanded. Since this block is right next to this block, that's what it uses, it implies. And whenever you press this button, it changes all of these highlighted rail blocks to this one. This one does the same thing, but it changes it to a different one. So, see? And this then changes everything to move back. I'm gonna stop everything so that everything is gonna stay where it is. These are the activation modules. They have a little handprint symbol on them. These are the buttons, and they only momentarily turn on, and then they automatically turn off. So when something is connected to another thing, it's like a one-way connection. If you want it to be two-way, you have to connect it back. So this button here momentarily turns on. And so it momentarily turns on this activator. And when it turns off, it also turns off this activator. So you don't have to like go back and turn it off. So let me just click it to show you. Yeah, it flashes blue and then it goes back to orange. Yeah. And then these blocks have like a little timer symbol on them. They delay a signal. So both of the steps commands will send a delayed signal that goes through these delay blocks before the delay block will tell the system to stop. So you can move like a smaller amount. So I'm gonna connect these. This will be connected to the rear, this will be connected to the front. And this will be arm number 6. Arm 6, step in. Arm 6, step out. Arm 6, stop. Arm 6, in. And then arm 6, out. There we go. So now, I didn't get enough sleep. You can tell it to move, and it'll stay moving because there's no delay timer to tell it to stop. But then I can also tell it to move, but now I have a timer that activates the stop button here, changes all of these rails sideways, so it stops moving. Right? So that's how that works. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these turret thingies so that they look decent. Okay, this will get turned inwards, pretty far inwards. And I'll turn this other one inwards as well. Nice claws. Why, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Oh, by the way, have any of you been watching anime lately? Only Overlord? Have you seen Isekai Oji-san? I thought it was pretty funny. Alright. Yeah, I think I need to make some clearance here. Yeah, I need to make some clearance, otherwise the arms will have trouble turning. I really like the show. The show's... I've never read the manga, so I don't know how that goes. What time is it there? It's 3:44 my time. I should read a light novel? Yeah, probably, but I do not have a lot of time for that. I have so many manga I'm following right now. Kanojo Karishimasu, and then also Oshinoko, and then just a bunch of stuff. I gotta go back to the order and finish the stuff. Unticked drama tags on the cover. You don't like drama? Oh. Yeah, one of my okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. But one of my all-time favorite manga to read was actually Domestic Girlfriend, Dome Kano. Because it's just the dumpster fire that I've always wanted. I just love it. I'm just like, wow, the main character guy goes and has a kid, and even after getting married and having, well, not married, but like even after having a kid, it's just like, and then you get married to your kid's aunt? What? And the family tree. The family tree. Oh my god, the family tree is just bonkers. Okay, all the delays are hooked up. Gotta make sure to connect all of these bits here. Is that all connected? Okay, and then I gotta connect these in. And then these need to be connected to the railing. There we are. Perfect. And Doikano is just one of those shows, one of those manga that's just like, you know what? I don't care how awful this gets to be. Okay, that should do it for that side, and then I gotta do it the same on the opposite side. There we go, and that should be about right. Oh, I forgot to do the symmetry, the vertical symmetry. And this symmetry thing really messes me up sometimes. Yeah, it's so bad it's good. Perfect description. Okay, so these are made out of white, I think. Yeah. So I need to... take this down to 5, I think. Yeah, 5? No. Yes, 5. There we go. And then there we are. Everything lined up. I'll go ahead and do it on this side. Be easier, I don't have to scroll through all the different types. Also, this will give it some texture too, doesn't it? Kubo-san, what is Kubo-san? Kubo-san won't leave me alone is... So that's the title? What's it about? It sounds interesting. Very fluffy romance story. Okay, that sounds... yeah, that sounds like something I would be into. I like fluffy. I like romance stories. Yeah, I like Fluffy. Even though I like Domikano, I still really like Fluffy. It's actually Domikano is surprisingly fluffy for like the storyline that's in it. You wouldn't expect it to be that fluffy, but it is. Alright, so let's see. How do I want to do this? Guess I'll do the there. That should do it. I have a wall. I should probably make some windows in the wall. Blue is a good color of glass to use, so I'm going to use that. Ooh, I totally did not see that there was not enough blocks placed on this side. Look, sometimes fluffy means different things to different people, right? There are some fluffy moments in Domikano, so just let me love my trashy trashy rom-coms or dramas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, I think, is about it. As much as it needs to be. Yeah, we'll go with... Okay, so it's... The gap is about 17. And the height is 5. Don't fret. It's just Domikano. Don't worry about it. What title were you gonna say? Huh? Spit it out. Chances are I've probably already consumed whatever title you have in mind. If you're talking about like cursed or trashy shit, that's my jam. It is not a guilty pleasure because I feel no guilt. Gotta make sure to seal up this interior nice and tight. There we go. 恋と嘘? Love and lies. Damn, you actually found something that I don't know, but I will look it up. What do you mean? I like what tight, nice and tight? What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. Sealing it up is it's just because it needs to be airtight. You can't have it leak air from into outer space. That's not good. It's a bad thing. Yeah, that's the right size. There we go. Just gotta make sure to line all of these structures up. There we are. Should probably also thicken the spar. Nisekoi, Gotobun, and stuff. I did read a bit of Nisekoi. I didn't finish it because it was getting dragged on a little bit too long without any like major developments. It got a little boring. Wasn't spicy enough. I like my drama spicy. As spicy as it gets. Oh, you like citrus? I also like citrus. It was good. It was very enjoyable. Citrus was very spicy. What part do I remember most about citrus? I think it was like when they like announced it, you know? But yeah. So hold on, I'm gonna be putting in more windows. Just gotta go back to 17. And then we'll make the window 5 high, just like before. This is just gonna be the nice hallway. Oh, that's perfect. This matches up so well. I mean, I guess it's probably most of the draw for manga for most people anyways. Although I will say I am kind of into some like genres of how do I say it? Short boys, like really short boys. They're just like normal like adults, but they're just really short. No, not shotas. Like they have like a complex about their height because they're you know, they're shorter than they should be at their age. That kind of thing. I guess you could call it that. I don't really know if I agree with that. Fine. But like, I don't like it when they're like actually, because mentally they really have to display like critical thinking, like full-grown fucking people. If they don't, they're just not my thing. I can't get into it if I can't like, if they can't like relate to, you know, being in the workforce or, you know, that sort of boring adult shit. Because I want to be able, I want to think that I could complain to them. About how the boss is a pain in the ass or whatever. Okay, that's a nice windowed area. You can kind of look out into the manufacturing zone. You're drawing a shoujo idojin right now. Do you know how shoujo... Do you know how they actually do it? Because that's... I mean, I guess if you're writing it or drawing it for guys to consume, then it doesn't really matter that much. But I like accuracy. So I'd probably not really enjoy it unless it was like accurate. To how girls do it. I never said that. Okay, maybe I did. Have you been like holding your breath or something? Because you probably shouldn't have, you know, a red face. That generally means something is happening, like you got a fever, or it's just really hot outside and all the blood is rushing to your head. You think I know what you mean. I might not actually know what you mean. Okay, so this top floor, I'm probably gonna make it into like a navigation sort of thing where there's like a little place where they have like a little helmsman sitting maybe here. That's a good spot. Or it could be out here. I think this is a better spot. So if I build like a little bridge that comes out this way, that should probably do it. And then about here, I can frame this down and make it smaller. I just see as I look over, I'm like, ah, message retracted. Anyway. It's okay. Maybe, I don't know. I need to make sure that there's an airlock here, just in case. Shut. Oh, but I won't shut. Airlock door. Okay, so where do I want to paste this? No, I think I should probably go with a windowed door instead. Yeah, that'll be better. So I gotta make sure that this is got the space. And that should do it. Yeah, if that's what you're making, that's a good idea to research it, I would say. Research helps a lot with immersion, and immersion is one of the things that I think makes Dojin really good, or just okay. I don't think you have to go that far. But it would be neat if you did. Obviously, I'm not gonna make you do it. It's all your choice. It's your writing. Or drawing. How do I want to make this? Maybe I'll make it little cap. Yeah, that should do it. Interview. Just approach randomly on the street. Excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me how this feels? See you in jail, huh? I'm not going to jail. I'm not gonna do anything. I keep to myself. I'm not that crazy. Only a little bit. Okay. That should be what this needs. So I just gotta bring this wall down here. Which is standard armor. Okay. I'll just about 20 in height. So we'll go ahead and pull this out to here, I think. I think I can also paste another door here. It makes sense. Future weapon preserver in the zoo. I don't belong in a zoo. What are you talking about? What the heck are you talking about? Zoos are awful. They mistreat animals so much. Or very often, anyways. Is that centered? No, that's one off. Paste. If I paste it one this way, it should be centered. There we go. Then I can get rid of this bit here. Do I have light mode to tell me if anything's missing? Nope, nothing's missing. Okay, so this will be 3 more in height along this wall, and then I'll close it up probably. And I need to texture these walls. They're too untextured if there's nothing in there. Let's see. Probably we're going to put some lights here. One, two, three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that looks okay. That looks fine. I should probably put these over here too. Make sure it's bright enough. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. That should do it. That should be bright enough. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to make this part come out a little bit. That looks about right. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Why not? You'll be safe. It's called extinction avoidance, specially ordered treatment. Yay. EA Sports. Get out of here, EA Sports. I don't want you. My homies, we all hate EA Sports. Close this up. I really actually unironically do not like EA Sports. And sports in general, they're just kind of boring to me. Sports ball is not my thing. I used to play tennis though, and it was a very boring sport. I do not miss it. How long contest? Contest is until like the end-ish, almost. Like 28th or something of August. So I have some time. And I'm making pretty good progress, so I'm not too worried about the deadline. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the deadline. I'm probably gonna still be able to finish this before then. Let's see. We only need like 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, about 6 is right for this. Then I'll put a hallway down. Let me change this to the hallway, load it, and figure out where I want to paste this. So we'll put a symmetry plane here, and then we'll paste our hallway. Alright, let's try to paste it. The hallway should be here, but one higher. So I'll put another block down, try it again. See how that fits. It fits pretty good. Perfect. Okay. And I'll just build the rest of that hallway manually on that area. But what I can do is I can just keep pasting a little bit. So that I can actually finally close up this area. Why aren't you a structural engineer? Why aren't you structural? Why are you built so lovable, Alan? Might go extinct soon. Government blocked PayPal, so barely alive. Yeah, that sucks. Hallway corner to good use. I'll just make that corner myself. I don't need the template. I say, as I wonder if I need the template. Need the template. I was wrong. I needed the template. I did it. I used the template. Is this where it's supposed to go? I feel like that's off. Yeah, it feels off. You know what? I am going to undo these hallways here. And then see if I need to do this corner better. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. We need to find a way to save Alan. Funny timing, government blocked PayPal just as. Yeah, that really sucks. They really screwed up. And the worst part is like, the people making that choice just really don't give a shit. You know they don't give a shit. It's like, why would they do that if they did give a shit? You know? Yeah, I do hope that they figure it all out though, because it's really hurting people who live there. Yeah. And the other thing is PayPal already registered before the deadline. and they still got blocked. Freelancing is like the way to get a lot of foreign currency into your country, and foreign currency is really valuable in most economies. Like it basically, like, getting foreign currency into your country is like is getting an import, basically. And if you don't have the imports of money from the exports going out, then right, your commissions are an export if you're selling them to somebody outside of Indonesia, right? And so that really sucks. And it makes the economy slow down immensely. They really don't know what they're doing. Again, there's a lot of places that don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I remember dealing with the Indonesian government once. I had to deal with the SDPPI, which was like their thing for regulating trade of testing facility like results recognition. So like, you know, when somebody has like a walkie-talkie or some radio that they want to register to be able to be sold in Indonesia, right? They have to go through it. They have to go through a laboratory, and the Indonesia government doesn't accept test results that aren't from laboratories on their list. And the other thing is they have no registration link on their website. You have to email them directly in Indonesian, and then they don't reply to you. You give them all the information. They don't reply to you. It's like 6 months. And then it's a toss-up whether or not you're on the list. It's stupid. I've had to deal with it, and I hate dealing with it. It's free though. It's not even a paid thing. It's completely free. But they just make it hard to register anything. They keep changing the rules all the time. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. It's an absolute pain in the butt. Yeah, but they don't even have anything in the website that's like implying that you can make it go faster by paying. There's nothing in there that says you can. And also, they don't give any information on where to pay. Even if we were going to pay something, they have no information on where to pay, who to pay. It's just a huge pain in the ass. It's just a huge pain in the ass. I hate it. I'm sure you hate it even more. Because you actually have to live with them. I mean, the rich get richer everywhere in the US as well. It's really bad in the US too. But like, they always put some sort of like specific reason why, rather than just like, frick you, I'm, you know, I'm gonna take your money now. It's more like, frick you, you did this thing, which means I get to take your money now, which isn't that different, but it kind of still, you know? Yeah. I also heard about that. Steam being blocked and what else? Origin, EA being blocked, so people can't play Apex in Indonesia. Basically the only thing that like Indonesian VTubers can play right now is Minecraft. You can make your own platform, but think about how much it costs to develop that. There's a reason why people, you know, buy stuff from platforms that are already finished. You don't have to make it all on your own. And if you were to try to make it all on your own, you're gonna have a rough time. Cause like they should have just been like, okay, here, if you want to operate in Indonesia, there's a registration fee for all websites in Indonesia to not, you know, to get through the platform. Yeah, like, there's no way that somebody is going to develop a homegrown platform like Steam for $50. That is an impossibility. They're dreaming. Like, I was recently watching some YouTube videos about the economies of scale and why like military hardware is the way it is. And I actually like learned a pretty important point there, which was like when people want to have, let's say, a jet fighter, right, for their country to defend it, and they say, oh, we want to make the jet fighter ourselves. But the thing is, they have to pay for developing it, right? They have to develop the platform. They have to come up with how the engineering for the engines and all the other systems, and then they have to do all the engineering for the programming, and then they have to set up factories, and then they have to set up, you know, post-sale support for their hardware, because if you can't maintain it, then even if you can build one brand new, it doesn't mean jack shit. And that's why, like, planes that are not popular, I guess, with national defense places, they get really expensive because they're uncommon, and finding parts to fix it and finding parts to maintain it, it's just super expensive. Because there's not as many people making, the factory making those planes is not as big, it's not making as many. The amount of money that went into, you know, designing the thing is not spread out over as many planes. And so I thought that was a pretty good point that the YouTube video made. And I can believe it. I can believe it. With so many countries that bought or ordered, they didn't really buy them yet. It's more like pre-ordered. fucking US. They pre-ordered, right, F-35 planes from the US, right, export models, and then there's so many pre-orders that the price of an F-35 is only a little bit more than like a more budget-oriented plane, like a Saab Griffin or, you know, the Eurofighter or whatever. It's like, it's not that much more expensive because so many people already bought into the system. And so, you know, like it gives the advantage of if you have to like fix something, replace something, let's say you can't wait for parts to be shipped across the ocean from like whatever factories in the US, you can still get like spare parts that another country has maybe stored up and buy them from them, and then they can get their spare parts later. But like, there's a lot more compatibility. Compatibility makes everything a lot cheaper. Like, imagine if I had built this spaceship, right? But I built it with like a proprietary docking system. This is like a pretty universal docking system. You have your docking rails, right? And you just like connect. It works. It all works. It lines up perfectly whenever you connect. But imagine like people start making their own version of it that has a different format, and then you can't really operate them together. And yeah, proprietariness is really awful. So like, there's plenty of planes that are made by other countries, right? But they all use like licensed designs of like jet engines from other countries' companies, so they're not like completely homegrown technology. Homegrown technology is proprietary. It always is. And proprietary is expensive. So if Indonesia wanted to make proprietary steam, well, it's gonna be super expensive. Yeah, the cost of computing is just too high. It's the same kind of like, the only way to bring the cost of computing back down is to like make it illegal for something to get that big. Like Amazon is just way too big now. And the only way to make it so that it's possible for other online stores to like really compete with Amazon is to make it illegal for Amazon to exist at that size. For like monopoly or antitrust reasons or whatever. But you know the government's not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They have vested interests in leaving their huge economy huge, you know? Well, in that case, they use licensed parts, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a utopic idea. We don't have a Teddy Roosevelt to bust big Rockefellers. Yeah, we don't. We don't. We should. We don't. I mean, the US is really bad about it. Now, they used to be better about it, I guess, back a much longer time ago, but lately it's just been like, oh yeah, whatever, big businesses do whatever. Yeah, we don't have kind of enforcement we need anymore. Company's too big. At least Facebook is kind of like floundering a little bit. Because it was kind of funny, like, you see their announcement of the metaverse or whatever, right? And then it's just like, who's gonna use this? For real, who's gonna use it? Like, who actually cares about the metaverse besides Facebook and crypto bros? The US has been in a state of complacency since financial crisis. Yes. We have not learned our lesson. We have not learned a lesson at all. I'm gonna be using VR chat to ERP with people, not use it to talk to your boss. Imagine if your boss was actually in your VR chat world. It would be hilarious. It would also be cursed, but it would be hilarious. Oh, you hate that idea, don't you? That's a mood, honestly. I feel like there has to be some bosses that are like that. It's too common. Being a weeb is too common now. You can't just be like, oh, they're a weeb, they're gonna, you know, there's only so many weebs, they're rare or whatever. No, they're not rare anymore. Weebs are just commonplace. Oh, the ambience of this is starting to look pretty good. And you put some window here just so that it doesn't, just so that it's sealed off up here. Don't want air getting out. There isn't even an air system in this game, but I like to imagine that there is, so that if it's ever added to the game, which it never will be, but if somebody decides to mod it in, you know, then certain ships have a slightly increased value because they're designed. You don't consider me a weeb until I give off a nerdy vibe, but I'm always giving off a nerdy vibe. But maybe to you it's not a nerdy vibe. It's definitely nerdy to me though. Last boss where I worked on a bus garage was a friendly dude and definitely would find VR and ERP weird, but wouldn't judge because he's a dad type. You know, that's great. I'm glad that you meet people like that. I give off the cool big sister vibe. Really? I don't know. Maybe. And again, I'm not the person to make the decision. It's other people's perception. I can't determine who says what about me. Ugh. It's complete. It's sealed. Look at this hallway. Like, imagine if you were like one of the crew members on this ship and you're like just walking down this hallway to like the cafeteria or whatever. What are you trying to say to me? I'm not old enough to be your mom, I think. I am not. Like, imagine if you're like just in here, like if this was a real place and you're just in here and just staring out. It'd be so cool. and like coming into this hallway and like looking up, right? This is kind of like an office hallway. I'm teasing your mom, Alan. It's okay. I'll be okay. Even though I wasn't intending to be mom here. Okay, so what color do I want to make this wall? I want to make it yellow, I guess. And then let me turn this to 3. That should do it. Soon I'll get waifu status. Oh no, I don't know if I want to do that. Seems like a lot of baggage, a lot of expectation, a lot of great expectations. Anybody ever read that book? It was kind of a, it was really boring as a book, honestly. And then we're gonna put a window here from the core so that we have good look, a nice view from the core room into the workspace. Waifu that has a wife. I can make a manga out of this. I can make a manga out of anything. Everything for a price. 100 for 15 pages. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't curse our audience's eyes. I don't like, as much as some people might like the idea, I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't think it is. LMAO, sometimes I feel I price my art too expensive. Nah, like, a lot of people price their art almost as if they're getting paid minimum wage in the US, which is pretty awful as far as pricing goes, because like, in the US, minimum wage is not enough to afford to pay rent at even like the unless you're in the cheapest place to live in the US, there's like no way you're affording rent on minimum wage. You have to like have like a roommate and be splitting rent between you and them. Yeah, so don't underprice yourself. It's really bad to because then the other thing is people expect later on your prices to stay low if you price them too low, and you can never have like a really fair rate anymore. It really does depend on how much currency you need where you live, but I wouldn't price it that much lower, like, because just, I don't know, tack on in like a foreign foreign commission fee, because you have to deal with your government's bullshit around PayPal and shit. I think that's fair. Yeah, could happen. I'm not gonna say that it's like a guarantee of it working, but it's a much higher chance of working, like it has a much higher chance of working out fine where you live compared to where I live. Because where I live, the minimum amount of that you have to earn every year to not be considered poverty in the place where I live is 60,000 US dollars a year. If you don't earn that much, you basically cannot afford a home. You basically have to be homeless if you don't earn that much. West Coast. And I recently looked at a graph of how much you have to earn to be able to afford to buy a house. A lot of people, you know, have a lot of people want to own a house someday. And where I live, you have to make 340,000 US dollars every month. No, not every month, every year. $340,000 every year to own the cheapest house on the market. Or maybe it's not the cheapest, the average house on the market. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. In the East Coast, I think to own a house, you have to earn around 200,000 or like 190,000 a year. Yeah, stress management is really hard. Take plenty of breaks. It's good for your health. Alright. That was not correct. I pasted that in a weird spot. There. That should be better. Hold up. There, that should be better. And then I need to make this part right here a ramp. There we are. There we go. I live in Ohio, that's about that. Recommend you a song to help your adorable head. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. Chat supportive of each other. I heard that minimum wage is $7 an hour. It's 10. Yeah, in Ohio it's 10. In California, the minimum I think is 14 or 15. But I on the little graphic that I looked at, it was like the average cost across the entire US to be able to afford a house, the average cost, the average income that you have to be able to afford a house is, I think, 77,000 US dollars. That's a lot, you know? It's just so much. And the average income in the US is lower than that. So, yep. Okay, I don't need the light there. Don't need this extra here. I don't need this little top bit. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, I think where I live right now, I'm barely making it by. I recently got another phone call to see if I can get another job, because I was recently laid off. So hopefully this works out, and hopefully it pays enough. I just need to make $2,000 a month. I need to make $2,000 a month in order to be able to afford to live where I am. It's super expensive. Probably end up working 40 hours a week. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world if I don't get it. I have a little bit of cushion left because my mom is a very helpful person, and my wife is very helpful as well. So hopefully it goes well. seriously, I don't know how you guys can just keep going. Things seem dire up there where you live. Well, I try not to spend money if I can. And then I try to make money where I can. And I try to get free shit all the time. Your gardening, Anthony? Wait, let's say yes. Yeah, try to live past the storm and just keep swimming. Yeah. I mean, it's much worse because of COVID. Because if it wasn't for that, there would be the economy would probably be big enough, you know, to not have to worry about people trying to cut jobs or cut, you know, staffing at different, you know, companies. So even if you weren't like the most necessary employee, they still wouldn't get rid of you. But right now there's a lot of that. There's a lot of, are you really necessary? That kind of mindset. You know, the whole who can we get rid of and still be able to do the things that our company is supposed to do. That sucks. It really does. Indonesia and many Asian countries have the hardest tutorial stages. Just want to be a house husband and get a great. That would be nice, but I think neither me nor my wife are house people. We can't really do that. Oh, this is a nice door. It's an airlock too. So you go in, you close the door behind you, and then you go out. So yeah, I'm liking how that looks. I'm gonna blend it into the wall a little bit. There we go. And then I can put some structure details here. Somebody once, are you going to complete that? Are you going to finish that thought there? Did somebody tell you? Is the world gonna roll you? I knew it. Okay, so I need to make this glass here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Oh, 6, 7. That'll do, I think. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. A little nice window here. I should probably just make this bit right here solid. There we go. Milwaukee Pasa Bandit Found Dead. I know it's a song, Antoine. I know it's a song. Yeah, my favorite meme song probably would be his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti, vomit on his sweater already, mom spaghetti. But on the surface he looks mom spaghetti. It's just mom spaghetti over and over. Something mom spaghetti only comes once in a lifetime. Hold on, I think you know, right? The thing? What thing? What thing are you talking about? I don't know. And Antoine, I'm glad that this is a good environment for you. Full commitment is not what I'm thinking of. Rick Astley, you probably gonna die. Okay, so this I think is all good. Let me put a little bar across the top. Should make it look a little bit more neat. Well, looks like everybody's in a hugging mood. It's hugging time. You know, somebody has to make that like a parody. Like, they really need to make a parody where it's hugging time. No hugging without paying. You think losing 9 kilograms in 2 months is easy? Down to 196 from 220 in 6 months. Is that in pounds or in kilos? Pounds? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good good progress thing. That's good. You put a lot of effort into that. convert it to kilos, and you'll see it's a significant amount. Alan, I use pounds. You just convert the number. You look malnourished? How tall are you? If you look malnourished at 190 whatever, you know, that's not too tall. I mean, it is kind of tall, but like 190, you're really dense. That's really dense. If you look malnourished and are 190 and that height. Do you like work out or something? Probably it. Barely 6 foot. I'm 180 centimeters. I can use both, but I am used to using pounds and stuff. Oh, that would explain it. That explain your musculature. How much are you in pounds? How many kilos do you weigh? It's like 2.2 pounds a kilo. 170, 180 something. Let me do the math. I cannot do this math in my head right now. 190-ish, looks like. But let me see if that's right. Yeah, 190. is quite a bit. Most of the times when I use kilos or I run into the use of kilos is when, like, I'm talking about cars. Cars that are under 1,000 kilos are pretty light. Oh, this mobile shipyard looks pretty darn cool, honestly. I'm so glad that this has turned out so nice. I do feel like I should probably lose a little bit of weight. My fingers are skinny though, so I don't look like I have a lot of weight. I'm also kind of dense. It's probably because when I was in high school, I used to teach martial arts as like a part-time job back in high school. That was kind of fun. I have like a lot of scars. Oh, when I was little, when I was really little, one time I needed to go to the bathroom really, really bad. And where were women like you when I was in school? I don't know. Where were they? Definitely not around you, I guess. Not where you lived. If you're asking where they were. Yeah, so what was I about to say? Oh yeah, when I was really little, when I was really little, I needed to go to the bathroom one time. I was at a restaurant with my parents, and I really needed to pee, right? So I hurried over to the bathroom, but I was running too fast. I couldn't turn fast enough to go in. And so I hit my forehead on the door frame like head on, and I was like bleeding dark red in a restaurant. I still have the scar, but it's a lot faded now. But it's like in the middle of my forehead. For a while I was like a Harry Potter nerd, so it was kind of like a mark of honor. That I had like the little scar on my forehead. But I eventually was like, I don't like this. So I did what I could to get it to fade a little bit faster. Eventually I got another scar. I was trying to eat raisin bread this one time. I was at a friend's house and they had raisin bread at the table, and I was sitting in a rolling chair, and I reached out to get some of the raisin bread because I like raisins. Raisins are good. But I reached out and it just, I guess we're scar flexing, and the chair just rolled out under me. I like hit the bottom of my lip on the edge of the table, and it split open and started bleeding. So I also have that. I don't have that many scars. What I do have is a bunch of bumps on my leg, because when I played tennis, how I told you that I used to play tennis, but I don't really like sports ball that much. I was really uncoordinated, so I would like try to serve overhanded with the tennis ball. I'd like throw it and I'd miss while I was swinging, and the tennis racket would swing all the way around and then hit my left shin, and it hurt so bad. I kept doing it. It kept happening so many times. So I have a bunch of like impact scars on my left shin from that. They're faded now, but I like when I put my hand on my shin and I like run it down the center, I feel the ridges. I feel the ridges in my shin, so. Yeah, other things that happened. Yankee Azu. Not that Yankee. Share near-death stories? I don't have near-death stories. I do have a bicycle crash story. I had just gotten pretty used to riding my bike, but I hadn't gotten off of training wheels yet. Oh, you've been hit by a car? Condolences. I have never been hit by a car, and I really hope not to. I don't know if I was even close to dying or whatever, but yeah. Fell off a cliff, rolled downhill tens of meters, landed next to piles of sharp bamboos that were for construction. Yeah, that's... wow. That's lucky, holy crap. Okay. How do I want to close up this area? I guess I'll... do one of these? Yeah, that'll do it. Feel better about being electrocuted now? What? Oh, wow. Going low speed trying to turn, but the road has some sand and is used for construction. And so I was pedaling my bike while straight, full weight on the pedals, handles on the bike turn, fell chest first on the handle, almost impaled me. Holy shit. That's... wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're all death cheaters. Oh, that was gray advanced? Advanced, gray advanced, okay. I only have a couple of near-death experiences. Indent on some of your ribs because of it? Ouch. Man, all I did was put a bobby pin in the electrical socket. Oh my god. That's grade A. Grade A behavior. Yeah, I've only had one bicycle crash, but it wasn't too bad. It's nothing like you guys' stories. Holy shit. But training wheels caused my crash. I will say that. Training wheels are supposed to not, you know, let you not fall down, but they just made me fall down. You got ran over by a truck? Wow. Man, all you people just avoiding death left and right. It's like death has it out for you, and then you just somehow escape every single time. Something plans ruined by the meddling kids. Okay. I don't actually remember what I'm trying to reference here because I never watched Scooby-Doo. Run into a car. Almost burn yourself in house down, playing with fire. Caught your math. Why would you do that? Oh my god. Y'all are insane. Why do you decide that that's the way to have fun? Falling face first. Falling face first is kind of like pretty common, I think. At least I feel it's pretty common. It's not that out of the ordinary. Most people have fallen on their face like once in their lives. Yeah. I was trying to turn when I was on my bike once. And the training wheels stopped me from turning, so I went straight and crashed. I've never gone downhill on a skateboard at that speed. I've never been on a skateboard for a significant period of time. I do not have the ability to do that. Yeah, that's... Holy cow. Yeah, I tried to snowboard once, and that also went about as well as you'd expect. You know, just a whole lot of falling over and being sad that I don't know how to do it. Okay, so probably put some barriers in on each of these. Let's go up. 17? No. 12? 10? 10 looks to be about right. Yeah, it's 10. Okay, and then what I need to do in order to get this to work is I need a reference bar. Yeah. So it's going to be 10 blocks tall. The child bathing in a garden hose on a driveway, steep incline, slipped on the wet driveway and hit the back of the head on the concrete. Stuck between sewer walls. You all need to take better care of yourself. It's scary how much risk you put yourselves in. Please stay safe. I'll be fine, Ozzy. I'm still youngish. If you full rub. Just don't go so near death. Don't go so near death all the time. It's not good for you. Handstand push-ups. I can't do them freestanding, and you do them against a wall. I think doing handstands against the wall is like a pretty normal thing that people can do. Yeah, Death probably hates you because you literally just avoid all of his advances. You know how in candy cans the inside is sharp? As a child I put my phone in the cans to amplify the music. My mother didn't like, she pulled my hand away from the cans and your hand got ripped apart. I have never had candy cans that were sharp. I've never experienced that. But that does sound horrific. Please be careful with your fingers. You only have so many fingers. This stream turned into a brainstorm for scenes for the next Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, honestly, wouldn't doubt it. The way things have been going. Okay. I feel like I've made so much progress, and just like chatting with you guys has made this so much more enjoyable to just sit and build while like just talking about just random stuff, you know. I'm glad I became a streamer. Makes it so much easier for me to finish projects that I want to finish. Well, it looks like my audience are becoming soul brothers. Are you gonna like prick your fingers and like press your like the bloods of each of your thumbs together so that you can like form a blood oath of friendship? That was called a blood brother thing. I think it was called Blood Brothers. And it's like a, I don't know if it was just Americans that did it, but yeah, it was kind of risky sometimes because people would like have differing blood types sometimes, and it would cause some problems with that hand for a while. I think we did already, considering we share a lot of the same stars. You know what? Fair enough. Pay the price with your firstborn? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Oh, this complex is getting to be big. So big. I need to take another screenshot. This is pretty cool. I've only got a star on my elbow and my left pinky for arm scars from accidents on the road. Specifically, my training wheels bugging. I hate training wheels. I hate training wheels so much. I think those are rookie numbers. Gotta bump those up. I don't want to bump those up. I don't want to be all starred all over the place. It's not really my thing. But yeah, so anyways, it's been a while. Whoa. I think I might stream some more on Friday. I don't know what I want to stream. I'm thinking maybe Apex. I'm thinking maybe some like building thing. If I build something, like Gundam models or whatever. I don't know, but I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. It's been real fun. Glad you're all here. Glad you all had fun too, or hope you all had fun too. I will see you next stream. Ootori Azumi. Bye bye.